Yo, it's a lion's war, and the stakes are high. Lord Shadow steps up. He's ready to fly. Questions in the air, they start to rain. Can Lord clear his lane without any strain? How many deaths will Lord give out this war? He gotta maintain. Find the best counter for a defender. Lord Shadow's skill, he's the ultimate contender. The map's laid out, it's a treacherous path, but Lord's got the skills. He's done the math, checking the nodes, planning the attack. He's moving forward, there's no turning back.
Hey everyone, Shadow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So it's season 65, and this is war number 12, hallelujah! It's the final war of the season, and we're going up against an alliance called Real Alianza Marvel. So, first thing, they did not ban Bastion, so he's got to come in. Got to. Probably be the last time I get to use him for a while, because they banned him so often. I'm pretty sure he's going to be globally banned next season. I've already started my war. I had Thing on the first node, a Nightcrawler on that second node. I had a Tuma on the third, and Photon again, as usual, on that fourth node. And I'll be taking Jean Grey on the mini. And we'll see how that goes. I haven't done that one just yet. The other fights I did. And I'm bringing in Bastion, White Magneto, and Yelena. All right, let's get to the fighting. Okay, so we're going in with Bastion, of course, Yelena, and White Magneto, primarily for his pre-fights. Now, I am very happy that this is the last war of the season. Let me tell you that. This first fight, I made several mistakes, first of all. But I want to bring your attention to this right here. You see how I hit him with a heavy attack and he gained a regen? I did not anticipate that. That threw off my entire plan. You know, the idea was to stay away from him. If he gets too aggressive, hit him with a heavy attack, knock him away. I'm sure some of you guys have done that as well. But in this case, it's just going to give him charges. And this particular thing got real aggressive. Now, there is a way to play this now that I'm not fighting, that I did not do, you know, because I was thrown off by that. But you're going to see in this fight him gain a lot of regen. Okay, so you see here, I'm backing off. This is a mistake. When she goes into her elimination mode, that is not the time to back off. That's the time to put on the gas, okay? And all of this that I'm doing here, waiting him out and all that, bad, okay? All of this is bad. Look at the health. I could have out-damaged the regen at this point. Look at that. And I backed off, okay? So I could still have gotten this fight if I had been more aggressive in her elimination mode. Okay, and you see here, I noticed it, but I saw it too late. And so I fired that, it didn't do anything, and eventually she comes out of it, and he starts regenning like crazy. Okay, pushing me into the corner, gaining more regen stacks, and I can't even knock him away at this point, because it'll just give him more stacks. See, I'm trying to stay away from him and get those stacks off of him, but it puts me in the corner. And I don't know how to evade his heavy in the corner. I always get hit by it. So I don't really want to be in the corner. Okay, so see here, normally this is what I would do to knock him away for a little bit, and that still gives him his regen stack. So I'm just like, oh my goodness. You know, I got caught up in looking at his, you know, rock stacks and all of that, I could have just gone hard when she got elimination mode, and we could have gotten it. So the way, and look at it, he's back up to full. The way that I should have played this, now that I, you know, understand a little bit better this particular interaction, what I should have done, look at this. I can't get him off of me. He's so aggressive. Look at this. And all the while, he's gaining more regen. I can't get away from him. What I should have done is, in the beginning, played it very slow, you know, hit him with a special 1, you know, if I get to the special 2, do that until I get to my elimination mode, and then go crazy. Try to get his rock stacks down fast and then just go in. And if he doesn't have a lot of regen stacks, at that point, I would have been able to take him out quick. So, in fighting this fight with Yelena, and I just did this because he was just gaining more stacks. All right. And so now he backs off a little bit, but it's really too late. It's too late at this point. See, I'm trying to get the stacks down. Now he's, you know, doing what I would have loved for him to have done earlier. Look at this. And look at the time. Time just keeps on ticking into the future. All right, so we're not going to have enough time. So at this point, I'm just like, well, at least I can keep from dying and using up more resources, you know. You can see here, I'm trying to push him back. And look at him, he's just walking up on me. Bam, bam, bam. And look at that, trying to keep him off of me. Nothing. Can't get him off me. He on Yelena. Like she promised him something. So it was a timeout. Now, with that said, are you enjoying the video? Smash that like button. Do you want to see more? Hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so that you will get notified when I drop new videos. If you want to support me further, join me on Patreon. You'll also have access to all of my social media. I will not do that fight again. If I see Thing on that node, there's no way I'm choosing Yelena. If I can use Bastion, which I should have done. Now, I want you to watch the difference with Bastion. Okay? Now, Bastion does not affect the regen, but look at that. He got no regen stack. I did a heavy attack. No regen stack. So I can hit him with a heavy, and this is what I had planned to do with Yelena. This style right here that you see me doing, I wanted to do with Yelena. And it just didn't work. Okay, every time I did a heavy with her, regen. With him, was fine. Should have just used Bastion in the first place. Okay? Yeah, there's a reason that they banned Bastion, and he's probably going to be globally banned next season. But I got 2 Furies, and I kind of hesitated because I didn't want to trigger his protection by having too much damage, you know? But it was like, okay, it didn't look like it did that. Right? You see, he did get a regen, and I backed off and then finished him off. That's what I should have done in the first place. But anyway, just didn't know. It's just one of those things that I didn't know. All right? Now, this fight, I was pretty comfortable with. Yes, it's Nightcrawler. Yes, he's annoying. But against Bastion, he ain't nobody. And I was going to use the White Magneto pre-fight so that this is going to be a very simple fight. You know? Parry. Heavy. I have a Pursuit up. He's not going to be able to evade now. As long as I have Pursuit up, he can't evade me. But I still just do the parry heavy. just for fun. Make sure I still have the pursuit so that he can't do nothing crazy. All right. Hit him with it. Knocking him back in that corner. Yes, sir. And there's not really anything he can do. Got him with a double. And look at that. And honestly, at this point, I could have just done a 5-hit combo and finished him off. But, hey, he's down. So, no Nightcrawler. And I remember fighting him in the past. Oh, I hated fighting him. I still don't really like fighting him. All right, now this fight is against the Tuma, and it's high energy diet, which is a good placement because normally you want to use energy attacks against the Tuma to keep those stacks down. But that's okay. We don't need to do that. All right. Parry. Thank you, White Magneto. And that's just pretty much it. We get to parry him, do the heavies. Looks a lot like the Nightcrawler fight, don't it? Actually, it looks like the Thing fight as well. But that's what I likes to do. I like to parry, heavy, and if I can get the the stacks up, get those infections up, I will fire his special 2. And then I was just like, you know what? Let's just go in before he starts going crazy with his unstoppable and all that. And done. That was something that I learned about Bastion on high energy diet. That degen is not energy damage. So that works out beautifully. He works great for that high energy diet node. And now we've got the most repeat fight of the season, but I've gotten a little bit better. Okay, I'm going in. I'm being more aggressive with her. Okay, kind of like I should have done with Thing. All right, look at that, intercepting her, getting it in there. Special 1. I don't care. Okay, counter that. Now I wanted to fire this off. Okay, I'm not worried about the regen at this point. All right, I'm more worried about the pure light. Okay, so here we go. And I'm just waiting till I can get to that elimination mode. Pushing her back so I'm not in the corner. You know, just keep going. Yep. All those degens, look at that. Look at that damage. Boom, now I'm holding heavy. Holding my block. And she still, I was calling her all kind of names. All right? Because she fired that into my block. I was like, nah. Because I wanted her to fire the special 3. Not that. But she did exactly what she needed to do to have a chance. But I still got her. But, oh, I was holding my block and was like, don't fire it, don't fire it. She was like, nah, I'm gonna fire it. I'm gonna fire it. I'm unblockable. I'm gonna fire it. Man, ooh, that be ticking me off sometime. All right, so last fight, and I actually selected this fight. Jean Grey. I don't like fighting her because of that reverse control nonsense, but Bastion is good, and it's a hazard shift node. But his infections reduce that, and if he gets like, I don't know, 6, 8 up, I don't have to worry about that node. Shuts it off. You see, she got me all the way in the corner already. But that's fine. Look at this, look at this. Okay, all right. We good. Long as I'm getting them infections up, I'm happy. So with these infections, I now don't have to worry about the node. All right. So at this point, we just fighting her. Got to worry about those reverse controls. So you see me sometimes pausing a little bit here, and then yeah, and then here we go. Boom. Yeah. Now we got some fun coming. Now, see, I did that because I thought she was gonna attack me. She didn't. And I'm like, missed up. This fight should have been, you know, either over or almost over. All right, so got to build back up to a special 1. And then, look at this damage. See, fight would have been over had I landed that other one. Because I would have done that and then a 5-hit combo and we would have been over with. And then she got me with the reverse controls. And then here we go with another, and it's over. So not a difficult fight for Bastion. All right, we will be back and you will find out how this war ended.
A few moments later.
And we are back, and unfortunately, we lost this war. So, man, let me tell you. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the defender kills. Shout out to our MVPs. You guys are putting it down, but I don't know about the rest. Look at the attack bonus. So bad. I don't know what is happening right now. I did see some changes in the alliance. I don't know. Let's see. Overview. There I am. And I did get 1 kill. So I was basically a non-entity in this war. I died once, lost once. I mean, I lost once, you know, gave up a death, and my defense got a death. So basically broke even. All right, so season is completed. And we still remain in Platinum 3. So that's good. I was actually concerned with all these deaths. Let's claim that. Look at our history. Defeat, 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 defeat. So I was concerned. All right, but we did finish in Platinum 3 as we always do. So that is going to do it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Take care. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this video. And you all have a blessed day.
Arena and chill grind, that's how he roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight, he's swift, his tactics be tight. LordShaedow's in the arena, ready to ignite.